everybody, we're back. You're playing golf. You're not playing golf every day. You're struggling to get time, yes, but you're playing golf. Nicola has allowed us to return to the turf. So that's good news. Slight problem being is everybody's off work. It's sunny and everybody wants to play golf. And no course is coping with this. We're doing our best. We went to 9 holes at the weekend to give everybody a go. It went pretty well, but we had complaints. I don't want to play 9 holes. So we got lots of complaints regarding that. So what did we do? We opened it up to 8 days to give everybody a fair crack at booking a time. And it filled up as expected. And the people who were saying, I don't want to play 9 holes, are now saying, why didn't you stick with 9 holes? Now, we're constantly reviewing all these things. I sound a bit like Nicola Sturgeon, but hopefully slightly not as bad. But anyway, we're constantly reviewing these things to try and make things right for you. I'm spending a lot of time replying to emails and trying to get people to stop using the member with option. Please don't use that. If you get any problems, phone me at the shop and I will do my best to help you. Ian Smith is working away, Hamish is working away, Al Wren is working. We're all working. John Thompson, Jim McLaughlin, Treasurer, everybody is working away to try and make things better. 35% of the members roughly paid within the last week. Now, everybody has different financial situations, and we're not here to judge. Some people can be losing their job, but what we're saying is that it was squeezed into such a short space of time. It's difficult to get everything running, but we're trying our best. So stick with us. The golf course is looking fantastic. Some people are not repairing their pitch marks, which is a disgrace. I know I'm going off in one here, but and it looks like people that are using power trolleys are the ones that are doing it, because the plug marks at the front of the green. Take your trolley to the right hand side or left hand side of the green, go to the pin, and they don't go back. So people are seeing people doing this. Now, this is a bugbear of everybody I speak to. Repair your pitch marks. It's your course. You've got an equal share in this golf course, and you need to look after it. You'll be trying to putt maybe during the season, towards the end of the season, trying to win a match or whatever. It hits a plug mark and jumps and misses. You've got to self-marshal that out there. So, onto the shop. We're trying to supply you with lovely fresh sandwiches. We're doing an offer this week. Basically, buy a sandwich and get a water free. So it's £2.50 for a sandwich and a water. You won't get value like that. And it's freshly made sandwiches, I may add. So, what's going to be happening in the coming weeks? Well, people will be going back to work and the tea times will become freer. But, if you are booking in, you've got to remember you've got to leave a day. So if you're playing on the Monday, Tuesday free, Wednesday, Thursday, and playing on Friday. So please adhere to those rules. Pick up your broken tees, your rubbish. I know I sound a bit of a nag, but we're trying very hard, and all our resources are kind of shrunk at the moment, so I'm taking on more responsibility to try and help everything. So just help us help you. Jeremy Maguire, great film. But anyway, some of you have been hearing my stories on Facebook, so I've got a lovely little number coming up, and it is completely true. I don't lie, not anymore. No, it's a wonderful story, and please enjoy. And remember, guys, support the club, support me, support the greenkeeper, and we'll be proud to bring this club back from a very, very difficult situation. Graham Bell, over and out. I'm in the man cave. Tempted not to go in, to be honest, because it's bedtime and it's been very, it's very difficult bedtime. So, take care. Bye-bye. I'll share with you which I think to be a reasonably entertaining story about my time in Dubai. So, I worked at a place called Al Badia Golf Resort. Beautiful place. And every year, all the professionals in Dubai, UAE, I should say, had the opportunity of trying to qualify for the Desert Classic. Genuinely, we did. There was only, I swear, about 30 of us or whatever, but it was a couple of weeks before the Desert Classic, so the course was absolutely impossible. We're playing off the back tees. It was a nightmare, but we always kind of worked it round, and we would always have a wee drink afterwards. So we did. I was quite good at that bit. So I remember this year, I think I shot, I don't know, 79. I think 76 qualified. So I wasn't that bad. But we all went in, me and my friends, and we had a few drinks, and we're sitting there. It was the day that George Bush was in town. So all the road networks around were shut off for security reasons. So we are just sitting there having a few drinks, and then suddenly the bell rings in the clubhouse, and that indicates that somebody's buying the whole place a drink, which is amazing, as we all like drinking. So we said that's brilliant, and then I looked over to the bar and I saw a guy in a dish dash, which is obviously the Arabian national wear. So that was quite unusual, because you weren't meant to buy alcohol whilst wearing a national dress. Can you imagine that in Scotland? It would be terrible at weddings. But anyway, so the guy that bought it was walking past our table, and I was like, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to thank him. So I looked over and went, excuse me, and then I get kicked under the table. I was like, ah! I was like, what? I looked at the guy next to me. I was like, what? He just looked at me, and the guy looked at me and went, what do you want? I said, I'd just like to thank you for the drink you bought me. I'm from Scotland, and I'd like to buy you one back. And he went, And the guy kicked me under the table again. I was like, what? He goes, people don't normally buy me drinks. I was like, oh. I said, I'm buying you one, sit down. So he sat down with his friend. I bought my drink. My friend bought my drink. People were looking at me. I was like, I said, what's going on here? So he sat there and he looked at me and goes, you do not know who I am, in an Arabian accent, which you can obviously follow there. I said, no, I don't. I said, but in Scotland, if you buy me a drink, I buy you one back. So we're not tight. We're not like the English. So carried on, a few more drinks, and then he just put his glass down and looked straight at me again and went, you still have no idea who I am? I said, nope, I don't. And I get kicked under the table again. I was like, what's going on here? And he looked at me again, and I went, listen mate, I said, I'm getting a wee bit worried here. Can you just tell me who you are? And he goes, try and use my phone. So he handed me his phone, and I tried to phone my mate next to me, dialed a number, and it went, boop. This phone is blocked by the CIA. And at that point, I needed a new pair of underpants. I looked straight at him. I said, please tell me who you are. He goes, you might not know me directly, but you will definitely know my cousin. I said, who is your cousin? He said, Osama bin Laden. I swear to goodness, it's the truth. The thing was, he had about 3 wives, one in East Kilbride. He was disowned by the bin Laden family for his womanizing and drinking. It was unbelievable how much we had in common. Apart from the fact he was a billionaire and owned they made roads in Dubai and all the Middle East. So my friend still actually goes out drinking with him to this day. So there you go, a little bit of humour from the pro. I hope you're all staying safe and well, and hopefully Nicola lets us out our cages soon. Okay, take care and all the very best. Bye bye.